Hello and welcome to another session of Survivors of Flame, session 8, Prove It. I am Gio, he, they. I am your dungeon master for today, and let's go ahead and do our intro starting with AK.
Oh, hi, I'm AK. I play Feroz Haddad, Faye, they, them, Genie Warlock, and
Yes.
half elf, half human.
All right, Luna.
Sorry, I'm trying to fix the lighting on this and it's just not working. I am Luna. I'm Michelle, aka Queen Weave, playing as Luna Limbra, they, them, Kalistar, Paladin.
Jazz.
Jazz half elf. Jazz half elf. Artificer. That's it, right?
Pronoun.
He, him.
Oh, he, him.
And Yodar.
I am Brad, playing as Yoda the Hermit, he, him, dwarf monk, and glad to have everyone on today.
Ooh, it's been a minute
It's the first
since
time
we've had the whole group together. This cornucopia of chaos.
Yes.
Ooh, I just came up with that. I'm a genius. All right, so thank you for watching here. You're watching here either live on Twitch or in the VOD for Twitch for 14 days, or you're on YouTube on the Linktree link, because we're not quite popular enough for me to go like youtube.com/. So hit that Linktree, go to the YouTube. There's a playlist for Survivors of Flame, and you can run it back and run it forward. Thank you to our crew. We've got Raul here for the last time for a while. Raul's got some new ventures going, and he is our technical director. And we've got AK, our brain assistant director. I'm doing this off the cuff. Our assistant director, and then I'm your DM, and shout out to our character artist, Pix Doodles at Pix Draws, or one or the other. You'll see it in the credits at the end. This is why I usually write these things down. Last time, if you will remember, last time we had a flashback episode in which you got to get a good glimpse into what was happening prior to the meeting of this group, at least for 3 of them. And in the session before that, we hit a certain cliffhanger after making some breakthroughs through time and exhaustion about the truth of the matter of why the Darkling sought out and attempted to kill Feyruz. Feyruz was always the target. Faye was always the target. They are a threat to the Darkling. And after a revelation of this information, and some fear and tears, refusing to say the name of the Bejeweled One, Feyruz cleared the room, all but the Viscount Lat Agren, and the Darkling. And I believe the question that we ended on, hell of a cliffhanger, was, what was it again, Faye?
Do you know who Rommel? Do you know who Rommel is? I believe so.
And that's where we begin. I'll ask all of those who are not currently in this scene to mute, just to make sure we keep the
ambiance,
the love here between you and me, Faye. All right. The Darkling looks you in the face. I don't know why I say that. Looks you in the face. Looks you dead in your eyes. Struggling. Eyes even redder than usual. The welling up of tears, having not run down, but right there at the surface, and looks you in the eyes and says, repeat your question.
Do you know who Rommel is?
No.
You.
My master is powerful, but I do not know everything. I do know that there is another like my master who seeks to go against his interests.
Do you mind telling me what that interest is?
My master is powerful, and he does many things, though many do not know what he does.
Is your master, I don't know how to, can't be human. Is your master an earthly?
Can you speak up?
creature? Oh, sorry. Is your master an earthly creature?
Not earthly. I what language are we speaking right now, by the
I
way?
assume common.
Okay, just
right
making sure.
now? Yeah.
Okay. Earthly, I have trouble with this word. Common is my third language.
Are they a magical being?
They are powerful. They
can't-
wield
sorry.
the stone itself, often with the appearance of being one with the stone, an essence within stone.
I have a question for the DM.
Mhm.
We've talked about this, but we never kind of nailed down the specifics of.
Okay.
So we've talked about phase culture, but we have not talked about phase or we haven't like nailed down if that cultural understanding is something that Fae knows something about. Would Fae, through their history, know what genies or jinn are?
The short answer is yes. The long answer is make a history check for me with advantage.
With advantage. Okay. History. Where's my history? Well, definitely not gonna take that one.
Well, it's a good thing you got advantage.
It's a little better. Not
It's
a lot.
I would say it's definitely better.
Yeah, critical failure would have been.
With but with a 9, I will say. Wait, do you have like +0 in history?
Yes, I have 0 in history.
Yeah, that would have been a nat 1. I wish it like showed in red that it was a nat 1. Anyway, let me get back to my point. I have ADHD and my pill's starting to run out. So I will tell you, you have heard of the jinn in stories, and you have heard of like it's kind of unclear how much. Sorry, I got distracted. It's kind of unclear how much is like truth or fiction, but what you do know is that there are definitely beings that exist at like I was like, how do I describe this in a way that doesn't literally just talk about what I learned in class last week?
That's the best way.
There's a certain duality in stories, you know,
Hell yeah.
of like what's true and what's not. And so you're kind of like, it's up to you to decide, to tell me whether, like, to decide whether or not Faye fully believes in this, especially given what Faye has encountered in
So that's what I
the
was.
recent, like over the last year,
Yep.
where Faye, like, it's up to you about where Faye is at as far as like believing how much of this is true and how much you in this last month in Taurine have processed that. But specifics, there's stories, and
Faye put
you
together-
remember, you know what you remember,
Yeah.
what you saw. So
Okay. Okay. I would say, okay, because this helps a little bit streamline some of my thought process here. I'm gonna ask this question and you tell me if
Okay.
it's okay to ask the Darkling this, but can I ask the Darkling if they know what a genie is?
yeah, I would say Faye would have that information to know the names. Definitely would know the names of the different genies.
Okay, so if I remember correctly, the genies associated with Earth are called, they're not Dryad. What are they called?
Tao.
Tao. Yes. So, are you? I'm gonna ask you this, so we can get back to the scene. I'll say, are you familiar with the Tao?
I have heard this word before. Faye, do you speak Elvish?
Yes.
Okay.
I'm trying to be courteous to the Count. I don't know what languages the Count speaks.
That's interesting. Noted.
Yep. Yep.
You don't know what languages the Count speaks.
Yep.
Do I know?
I hope.
Yeah, I know. Well, that's funny. I kind of know. Anyway. Yeah, so okay, so the Darkling starts like going like, okay, I am familiar with this. I have heard this word before. I do not know much what it means. However, what I think you are asking is about the power of my master, how powerful he is. And I will tell you, for someone who can move mountains under the rock itself, I would say he is powerful, and I am afraid. I fear for my life, even in speaking here with the threat of life facing you now. And then he switches to Elvish and goes, the land will not protect us. And not like, and like kind of says it lower, like as if he's like saying it to himself, reciting scripture or reciting something. It feels ritualistic. That's a pretty easy thing to just give you.
I guess I will respond in Elvish and say, should we all be afraid of the land?
The land holds many things. Many things. Not all are benevolent, but many are powerful.
Do you believe that my master is more powerful than yours?
I believe they are equal in power. And I need to make a saving throw. Let me see if I can figure out which dice. Nope, not these dice. I have multiple dice out given for certain situations today, and
Do you think while this is happening, I can glance over at the Count and gauge his
insight check.
level of comfort?
Yeah, make an insight check.
3.
3. You cannot tell what's going on. And in that moment where you look away to the Viscount to get a vibe check and switch back to the Darkling's face has begun to shine. And we're gonna switch to outside. What are y'all doing outside? Luna, Yodar, Jazz, Faith, please mute. And then the other ones can unmute because y'all are outside.
Outside where? The room?
Well, you're outside of the house, I would believe, since this is like the closest place would be just like to walk back out the door. So tell me like how far do y'all go? Like, I'm not gonna just like eliminate your agency here. Tell me what you're doing when you all agreed to leave the room.
I wander over the carriage to see how much damage I've done.
I follow Yodar.
I tell Jazz, I didn't mean to kick off. I didn't mean to break it that much.
And I tell Yodar, I don't believe you. But okay.
And I'm guessing I have to do that.
You don't have to.
You don't have to.
You are a free agent, Luna. They can do whatever they want. And you could do something else.
I'll go look if they need help setting up for the party.
Okay. I need Yodar and Jazz, are y'all assisting each other? Like, who is assisting who here in this situation?
I'm always
looking at the
assisting
carriage?
Jazz.
Sure. Yeah.
Okay. Jazz, make an investigation check. And I'm gonna say with advantage, I think there might be something where you have advantage anyway, but I can't remember. I don't have your character sheets up yet. Full disclosure.
Okay.
And Luna, I need you to make a perception check.
You said with advantage, right?
Yeah.
13.
13. I'll resolve that
Yeah.
in a moment.
Okay.
Luna, have you made that perception check?
Yeah, I got a 10.
10. Okay. It's gonna take you a second to look around. You may have to move further away from the house. Well, you'll have to move further away from the house to kind of tell where things are happening for setup. Okay.
Can I also, while I'm looking to help people, can I see or if or is there any way that if I can do, I guess, another perception check if anybody's looking for the Darkling, or like if there's anything around that kind of seems off?
I'm gonna
Aside from
include
the
that in
broken
your current. I'm gonna include that in your current one
Okay.
of
'Cause then it
generally looking
sucks.
around for like what you're doing, like looking around for the setup. And if you're like, as you're looking around for the setup, if you're trying to find other stuff, I'll even just let's thematically say that, like, because you're trying to do both of these things in this moment, it's splitting your focus a bit. And so like you're trying to find where to go help set up, but you're also like, this danger might be behind me. Someone might be coming. Is everything all right? You're checking your corners and shit. So your focus is a bit split, and you're having trouble, and we'll need to move away from the house to do either one of these. Well, to like, as you do these, you'll have to move away from the house to figure out where things are being set up. And yeah, that it's a 10. Jazz, that shit is fucked. That carriage is fucked. Those wheels are fucked. A door is flying off the side from like a humanoid falling through a bit.
A humanoid is
a humanoid.
correct.
Definitely seen better days. I've seen better days too, but it's two wheels are like Like, you would think maybe something would come off an axle. No, these two, like the wheel that Yodar kicked, snapped in half with enough force and technique, it like hit the weak spot in like this object and caused another wheel to fall off diagonally on the other side. Like it's quite impressive. It's fully impressive what has been done here and how it was done with such ease. But like it's plain to see that shit is fucked. This carriage is gonna need a lot of work if it needs to be repaired, like new wheels, or yeah, you'll have to sort something out,
I mean,
make it functional again.
I don't.
But the
think,
horses are calm.
I don't think Yodar and I were caring too much about
We were just
if
walking
it was
over.
repairable. I
No,
think
we
we
kind
were
of just wanted to
looking
see
at,
how
yeah,
fucked up it
yeah,
was.
basically, yeah, exactly. So now that
I
we
mean,
saw, very
yeah,
nice.
I was like, me telling
Impressive.
you that it's gonna be hard to fix. It definitely tells you that.
Very good.
Goddamn.
Very good. Very good. Okay.
While we're over here, I do want to ask Jazz his thoughts on the Viscount. What impression he gets from him? Because he kind of phoned it in that last time when we were all together.
Let's just say people like him and I don't mix well. Hence my background status in the last encounter with the Viscount. But that's totally fine, because at the moment, I want to know more about him. So can we investigate the inside of the carriage to see if there's anything in the carriage that the Viscount left behind, that the driver left behind, anything like that?
Yes.
Okay.
Make an investigation check.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna switch back to y'all in a second. So please mute and just have that result for me in a moment. But mute for a second. Luna, stay unmuted. Luna, as you're walking and looking around to find, what's your question?
Do I still have exhaustion level by any chance?
If it was from the flashback, no.
Okay.
Yeah, so you're looking for where the stuff is set up and kind of like moving at like at a medium pace. And I need you to make an intelligence saving throw for me.
Okay.
Because you were given some information that you had not heard before, and it has definitely been rattling in your brain, gestating waiting for this moment. What'd you get?
A 5.
A 5. All
Bye,
right.
y'all.
Let me
See y'all
grab
next
the other
episode.
notes. Let me grab the other notes. Hold on. Okay. All right. Now I need you to make a con save.
Okay. 17.
17.
Oh wait. Yeah, why isn't it showing up? Did y'all get it? Yeah.
I'm not looking at your sheets right now. So was it a 17?
Yeah, because it's just
Okay.
for some reason it didn't appear here at the bottom.
Weird. Okay, so you feel your other stir. And in a way of like, you always feel it kind of like as like a gut instinct, and you like, and as if it was in like a localized area of the stomach, but you've never fully been like, oh, it's definitely in the stomach, or like other moments you feel it in your chest. This is a moment where it's as if it's like physically existing in your body right now. And you feel a sense of danger panic and the familiarity as it like swooshes like somebody moving, like swirling around some egg drop soup. It feels like this gross yolk of like have you ever been hungover and you're like and like you
Yeah.
feel it kind of like in your stomach a bit, you're like, I'm nauseous and it feels awful. You're feeling that here, like full force, as you are seized by the tide of a memory. Nighttime again. You are not in your body. You are not looking at your body. You're not in your body as if you're in the memory. You are looking as if you are gazing upon a memory, upon yourself, but you recognize it as yourself. Dressed in ornate silver and purple ceremonial full plate armor, you kneel at an altar made of stone with two unfamiliar weapons laid at your feet. The camera, like as if it's like behind you, and it pans up over your shoulder to show the weapons. You see a seemingly simple blade, hilt, not necessarily a cross guard, but a metallic, almost grayish, like a gray dull, as if it was made of stone, but it is made of metal. And at the hilt, where normally like a more, what is the word? I want to say, my word wants to say outstanding. That's not, but like a more apparent cross guard would exist. Right at that point, you see runes. At least like in this memory, you remember them as, you know that they are runic in nature. But they also look like the moon. Roll a d6 for me.
Okay.
Did you roll the d6?
Yeah.
Okay, so when you roll a d6, I then need you to tell me the result.
A nat one.
So, well, it's not a nat one. You just got
Sorry,
a one.
I
Okay.
just got a one. Yeah.
So in this memory, you see one rune with another rune freshly carved. So that's two runes on this blade. In fact, I'll even tell you here that these runes that look like the moon are phases of the moon. It starts with a full moon, or is it a new moon? It's unclear in the way it is sketched.
Okay.
And then the other one, you see a waxing crescent.
Sorry, I was trying
And
to figure
then-
out what a rune was.
Oh, sorry. It's okay. I could have told you that. Do you still need me to?
I googled it.
Okay.
So one
And
looks
based on the
like a
direction, you're
crescent
like,
moon.
yeah, so like at the base, it is either a full moon or a new moon. So like basically like the way it's sketched is like a circle, like
Mhm.
the outline of a circle. Now, is that full or is that new? Unclear.
Mhm.
But the other one is a waxing crescent based on the way it is positioned on the blade, at the bottom of the blade.
Mhm.
There is another weapon here. And it's larger than it should be. It is a bow. If I remember correctly, a long bow. If it's not a long bow, it's a short bow, but that's okay. As long as it's not a strong bow. Okay. Sorry, I couldn't help myself. This bow, is strong. Like you feel it in this moment of I am strong and there's strength in like there's strength when you wield these weapons. You feel empowered with these weapons in the same way that the moon above that you see, this full moon above, you feel the power of that as well. A powerful and comforting light on your face. And that tattoo on your right forearm hums with magical power once again. And the memory ends and you have a headache, but it'll pass. You do not fall unconscious.
Surprisingly.
Let's switch back to Faye. And then we'll go back to Jazz and Yoda after that. Faye, the Darkling skin has begun to glow. I need to grab the NPC sheet. But I need you to make a Constitution saving throw. And I need to make one as well. With whose dice? I do not know yet. Oh, I know which dice to use now. Okay, that is a Constitution saving throw. Tell me the result when you have it.
14.
14. You, just before, as you see the face begin to brighten even more, you turn away right in time as a bright light, bright flashing light beams, fills the room, and is visible from, I think there was a window in here, visible, like you can see the flash of the light, Jazz and Yodar, as you were in the midst of looking at this, looking into the carriage, you notice this bright light. It can't be ignored how bright this light is. And then Faye, when you feel the light on, from your eyes, and you feel it dim and you open, there is no longer a body in the chair. Just, in fact, there's barely a chair. The Darkling has perished. Yoda, Jazz, you saw a bright light. But Faye, you can also react in this moment as well. As we get
There a noise?
not a noise, just a bright light. Luna would not have noticed.
Because Luna's passed out, right?
No, not passed out, but is a distance away from the house.
Okay. I say we run into the building.
Sure.
Is that what
Okay.
you're doing?
Yes, we're going to the yeah.
Faye, you have a moment to react. Well, you don't know they're coming, but how do you react in this moment?
Faye is trying to hide a gnawing, growing panic within themselves. But they catch themselves a little bit and they look over to see if the Viscount is okay.
On a scale of 1 to 10, how much is this panic internally that you're trying to keep hidden?
7. Going up.
7. Okay. You tell me what save you should make. Like if you should make a saving throw or if you should make a skill check. You tell me what works in this moment. Do we feel like Faye in this moment would be good at this? Like you did. I'm gonna put some power in your hand. You tell me what role we're making, and I want you to be honest. What role we're making, and whether or not it'll be advantage or disadvantage.
Faye has been through traumatic experiences of their own doing, so they've not dealt with a traumatic experience outside of their own control. The most logical one I would think is a wisdom saving. I would want to go for a charisma saving throw, but that doesn't. I don't know how a charisma saving throw really
Mhm.
narratively.
Okay, so
but
wisdom,
the logical one is a wisdom saving throw, considering
straight roll, advantage, disadvantage. What would you say?
I would love advantage. Are you kidding me? I'm not gonna say no to advantage. I mean, it's up to you.
I want you to be honest about with your character in this moment.
I mean, Faye's been caught off guard, so
Okay.
advantage doesn't make sense. I don't want to take disadvantage. I think that Faye is trying really hard. Like this is a moment of life. They are. So yeah, so it's up to. I don't think they get advantage. I will say this.
Okay. All right. So you straight roll, make a wisdom save then. And but don't tell me the result yet, because I need to make a roll as well. I actually need to make 2 rolls. Oh geez. Okay, and now I need to make another roll
Roll decent.
I didn't like the sound
with
of
these
that.
Yeah,
lovely
I
dice
didn't
here.
like that either.
Okay. All right, tell me what you got. Faye?
14.
14.
Hmm.
I will tell you what I rolled, but not who I rolled for yet. I rolled an 11 and a nat 20, but not necessarily in that order. So, okay. So you were attempting to maintain. I cannot hear you, Faye.
No, I'm talking to myself. I'm mumbling to myself.
Okay.
You're not
I-
going to answer me, so it doesn't matter what I said.
Now that I have made these rolls and you are attempting to hide your panic, is there anything else you do in this before I resolve the next moment?
Like I said, I just look over to the Viscount. Depending on how the roll goes, it's Faye checking on them or Faye looking to somebody, depending on if Faye's showing panic or not. But they do look over to the Viscount.
The Viscount,
Alive, I guess.
yeah, the Viscount is like just barely kind of like getting some of the winks out of their eyes from the light. And like looks at the chair, looks at you, and is like, "Are you okay?
Am I okay, Gio?
Are you okay?" The Viscount is. You
Yeah.
haven't taken damage, so you tell.
Oh, but
listen,
like, am I having a panic attack? What, like, on the
you
roll?
made a roll. You made a wisdom saving throw. You got a 14.
Pretty average.
You play in character. Play in character. This is a role play moment.
Faye looks around and says very, very bluntly, obviously not. Obviously not. So, but we got to figure out what's going on here.
Well, the Darkling died. I didn't hurt.
Did they die?
I don't know how they were harmed because Darklings. I don't know. Darklings when they die. The light that is within them that like causes them to age faster. It all comes out at once when they pass on, when they die. So some way, somehow, they were killed in this moment, but and immediately like, oh, shit, because the Viscount's unarmed, isn't he? Shit. there may be an adversary here in this room. And that's where Jazz and Yodar bust through the door. There may be an invisible someone who harmed.
Are we hearing the Viscount say this?
Yeah, like just as he comes in,
Yeah,
you hear that second part.
Can I
yeah.
do an insight check to see
Yeah.
what I can figure out happened in this room?
Insider investigation. I'm gonna have you do investigation because
investigation.
insight would be about people.
I'll investigate because I have a modifier, a high one. So can I do that instead?
Yeah, you can do investigate, Jazz. Yoda, you can do perception for me,
Okay.
and then we'll resolve that.
All right.
Luna, Luna, how you feeling after this moment?
Lightheaded, kind of
Teamwork.
like feeling like I'm getting a migraine, but do I hear, like, am I close enough to hear Yodar and Jazz, like, what's it called? Rush inside the house or anything?
I don't know how loudly they run.
Well, let's do this. So Luna's feeling lightheaded.
Uh-huh.
So they're gonna try and walk back because they're gonna ask if anybody has like water or something to kind of sit down for a while after this.
Okay, you are now on your way to the house, and I
Mhm.
will come back to you. I have not forgotten you, I promise. All right, what was those roll? Jazz, what was that investigation check?
20.
20, like
Not
total or
net,
natural?
total.
Okay. All right, and Yodar, what was that perception?
14.
30,
14. Okay, so perception 14. You immediately see that like this chair, the Darkling's dead. The chair is barely there. It's like charred. The ropes burned away. Jazz, you get some more information from that. Like, yo, this person blew up. Like, they blew up.
Okay.
They fully exploded. No, I did not say Google. they fully exploded. The chair appears to be the main thing harmed here. Like Faye and the Viscount are not in pain in this moment. They have not been injured, nor have other pieces of furniture been injured besides this chair, this localized area. Given the way the blast appears in that local area, you can tell that whatever explosion happened, not a loud explosion, just a bright light. So it couldn't have been anything combustive. Of course, you are familiar with firepower, with certain explosive powders. But it clearly, whatever this, for lack of a better term, explosion was, it came from that local area and went outward, but not far, just, we could say, a 10-foot radius, and mostly of non-harming, of a non-harming type of explosion.
Gio, I just realized I need to clarify something.
Mhm.
Face fear is not about like the incident that happened. It's a panic that comes from the fact that they just realized that not only are they essentially going against some sort of otherworldly power, but also that they are somehow being, the power that they have came from an otherworldly power. It's just
Okay.
Essentially a realization of that.
Could I
That's
have
significant.
What happened in front of them triggered it, though.
Yeah, they're like, oh shit, yeah.
so could I tell that, I mean, we walked in when the Viscount was saying that there might be
There might be.
I can tell that's not true because of my investigation.
Yeah,
Check.
you
Okay,
like,
okay,
yeah,
okay.
that like whatever this was, it came from this moment.
Gotcha.
Like, yeah, like
Okay.
20 investigation. You pretty much do like a quick look around, and you're like,
Yeah, sure. Like
no one
that-
came through
that-
here.
that
Like
thing.
no entry or exit of like no one hurt this person within the room.
Yeah. Okay, I got you.
Role play.
I'm gonna grab the Viscount and pin him against the wall.
Okay.
Are you okay,
Hey,
Faye?
hold on. Yoda,
What?
Yoda. Let him down, please.
You sure? Are you okay?
Yeah, no, I had a moment, but I'm better. now.
Positive?
He's fine. He has
All right. It wasn't him?
no.
Okay. I
Yeah.
drop him.
I mean, I know Luna's not there, but I'm trying to imagine how Yordar, like someone who's shorter than the Viscount, picks up the Viscount.
With
From
ease,
the
the
middle
Viscount is
up.
not heavy.
I know, but like imagining like Yordar here and this is the Viscount and then like picks him up higher.
Luna, you walk in.
Okay.
Yeah, you
Luna,
made it in.
perfect timing.
What happened? I'm sorry, what was all this commotion?
Faye.
Wait, where's the Darkling?
Theo, can I tell if
Why why was Yordar trying to hurt the Viscount? What's going on?
Gio, can I tell if there was light that came in from outside because it was morning and that's what hit the dark light?
This is where I go with your 14. It's gonna with your 14 wisdom save, it's gonna like you're focusing in on keeping your
Oh, my
keeping your
emotion.
poker face on in this moment. Yeah.
Okay, never mind.
Just yeah, like you've done enough to keep it together, but like you're just holding on to like to not be immediately into work mode at this moment.
And if that's what's happening, Faye gets up, and I assume when Yodar let him down, he kind of just slid against the wall, right? That's the image I have in my head. Is that okay? Is that an okay image?
Yeah, like is like getting up again. The Viscount is getting up again.
Walks towards the Viscount, picks them up, and dusts them off.
Oh, I thought you meant like you
He
picked
like
it up.
reacts to like for you to get your hand. I got it.
Okay. Are you okay?
No.
Yeah.
The one evidence we had of any of this bullshit going on has quite literally gone up in smoke.
Yeah, none
Good
of-
riddance.
okay. None of this is okay. So I don't know how to say this to a group to a group of people I just met yesterday. Is any of my adopted family walked in yet, by the way?
No, they're not here yet.
I don't know how to say this to y'all. But essentially, I have a target on my back, and I need to now make arrangements to keep the Wu family safe and to keep my fucking ass alive. So I need to make arrangements to get out of here. But I have a couple of things I want to finish off before that happens. I don't know how to ask for this.
You want money?
Not
Hey. Oh man.
Sorry, I broke the silence.
I would appreciate it. I have not a lot to offer, but I would appreciate it if y'all help me until I can get things figured out to move forward, keep the Wu family safe. Because there might be another person coming. We all know this. And from everything we understood there is a bit of like hesitation in everything that Faye is saying. Like there is like dragged breath. There are like pauses because what they feel like they're about to say sounds ridiculous to them. They don't know that all of you are magical, and like they suspect that all of y'all have some sort of like magical shit.
Magical.
So
but-
Can
Faye says, but at the end, Faye says, essentially, there is an otherworldly power. This sounds so conceited, but there's an otherworldly power trying to make me unalive very quickly. Just as a heads up
okay.
for the risk.
so we all knew you had a target on your back
was
about
about
3
to
days
say the
ago.
exact
So I don't
same
know.
thing.
I don't know
Yeah.
where you're like. We don't know. First off,
I mean,
second off,
Yesterday,
I was
last night,
sorry.
really.
we really
It's
did
only
not
been-
think that I was.
It's only
been
been
a
like last night. It's only
day.
been
Been a
last night. I just
long
want to make sure the
2
found out that
timing.
I was the
It's been a
target like,
long
this morning.
long 24 hours.
Yeah.
But yeah, so we've been known that. And at this point, I think I can speak for Yodar when I say we'll help you and the Rue family since you all helped us. However, we will need to be paid in drink and knowledge, information about what you know about all this.
Okay. Can
Yodar?
go,
I just say, yeah, my schedule's open. And then I pat the Viscount on their shoulder and I go, I'm sure we can come to agreement with the Rue family and get some needs taken care of. Isn't that right, Viscount?
okay.
The Rue family will be protected. I see no reason for harm to come to them.
Okay.
That's good to hear.
I have two questions.
Taking
but
my accent.
Before
I
before
I-
either of my questions to the GM, I'd like to hear what Luna has to say because they've been trying to say something.
oh. Okay. First of all, Viscount, we need that in writing. We need you to say that the Root family is gonna be safe, please. Second of all, can somebody explain to me what happened? I mean, I just walk in and Yodar's about to do something to the Viscount. Faye is trying to tell us that they're a target, which we have already known for the
From a
last
magical-
day.
I'm
From a
from-
magical being, yes.
Mhm.
I'm sorry if I don't sound surprised right now. I have a lot on my mind and I'm just trying to get the facts as like just straight to the point.
I agree.
I need some water, please. And I need to sit down. But
Kitchen and grab water for Luna.
okay, Viscount and Luna takes out a pen and a piece of paper and like quickly writes out like something along the lines that I, the Viscount, pledge whatever that the Rue family is gonna keep their farm. They're gonna be kept safe. And if anything were to happen to them, then what was our name again? Did we come up with a name for ourselves yet?
The runabouts.
Runabouts. Okay, the runabouts.
Is it the runabouts?
Is it?
Wait a
Wait,
second.
let's
I'm
do
not,
a vote.
This
I'm
is an
not
important
done. I'm
decision.
not
This is an
done.
important
I'm not
decision.
done. Wait, the runabout
Okay.
in parentheses, it still has not been decided as the name of us.
Placeholder.
Patent pending.
Patent pending. And then the date, and then passes it to the
It is
Viscount.
cliche, but from everything I've picked up, like this is me, AK, outside, but from everything I've picked up about what all of us are trying to do, it is cliche, but the runaways also make sense.
I'm gonna say no on that one. Just
Wow.
just because
wow.
just 'cause of
Hard
trademark.
No.
just because
yeah,
of trademark.
copyright.
Yeah.
Oh, we're worried about
Listen, Yodar
trademark
is
now?
close
Runaways
enough.
is not
Yodar is as
trademark,
close
I
as-
promise you. There are too many pieces of fiction called the Runaways.
We're
for
the
it to ever be
metas.
trademarked by
The
anyone.
metas.
We're the
All right,
metas.
Zuck.
No, don't want that association. Don't want to live in a VR world.
Okay, so Luna grabs.
We'll figure it out.
Faye, are you back with the water?
Yes, I
Okay.
come back, I hand you
Okay.
the water and
Okay.
I'm like, okay, I will, fuck. I have a couple of decisions to make here. Okay, Can I tell y'all everything after the birthday? Because if I say everything, okay. I mean, it's up to y'all. If y'all want
I
to,
think that would be fine. I think we've been
All-
through enough.
all
Enjoy
I-
a party.
I don't agree,
Jazz,
All
calm
I'd
down.
like to
That's fine.
know right
We'll
That's
now
get info.
is the Darkling, what happened to the Dark?
the Darkling is dead. Remember the thing we were doing when we were shining a light on the Darkling?
Yeah.
So it seems something triggered that effect, and they seem to have expelled all of the light that's within them, or at least that's what the Viscount told me, and they are completely gone.
Yodar, do you by any chance know if the Darklings have some sort of like trigger or something that they could trigger themselves to kill themselves? Like in
Cyanide.
case
Not to my knowledge. Just
Harakiri.
that when they die, they go boom.
That would have been cool.
Trying to
Cyanide.
think.
So I don't know in this case. That's why I grabbed the Viscount. I figured he had something to do with it.
Okay. Are we still under the spell of saying the truth because we're back inside the house? No, that thing ended, right?
Yeah, no, it like y'all left and an explosion happened. So no.
It's gone. Okay.
So the
If
truth
you
is
had-
gone.
If
Luna,
you
are
ask
you
me, I'm
okay?
glad he's gone, quite frankly.
Luna, are you-
Luna takes a couple more sips.
Of water.
Yes.
Water or juice.
My sippy cup. Um,
Hey, still looking at you, waiting for an answer.
so be honest, no, I don't feel well. I had a migraine. I was getting kind of nauseous, and so that's why I came back inside because of all this was going on, and so I got really overwhelmed with everything that was going on to process everything that was going in my head. And then I came back, saw all of this happen, and you know, I need to make sure all of y'all are okay, and then we'll worry about me.
You sure? I don't think that's how it works, but do you need to sit down? Do you need to lay down?
Yes,
Sit down.
Viscount, have you? I won't sit down until you sign this.
This contract has a lot of stuff missing.
Like what? What'd you like me to?
Okay.
We
Luna,
talked about
Can I interrupt the Viscount for a second?
you. Yes, Faye.
Yeah.
I know you've been through a lot. I could see it in your face.
I understand what you're saying. I understand what you're saying, Viscount. I appreciate your cooperation in all this, and I apologize for genuinely being a massive dick to you. Luna.
Nearly died twice.
Yeah. Luna, can we come to a compromise where we let the Viscount rest, and then, because he is the legislature here. I don't know if they would call them legislature. I'm sorry, but he is essentially the law. Have them draft the contract, and then by tomorrow, because I'm gonna need 24 hours to set my affairs, but by tomorrow we can go by their makeshift office and we can go through the contract that they've drafted that is actually legal and not a bunch of randos putting together on a piece of paper.
I mean, this would be legally binding if like this could be binding, but it does not have enough.
It doesn't
would
have
take
like,
time
a
to-
notary
yeah.
that the Wu family is immune from their farm.
We need a
Yeah.
notary.
You need a note. You need a
Yes.
notable.
Luna comes
You
out
have a
with the
lot
notary
missing here
stamp.
in this contract.
Yes.
And not the
Parcel
best.
information.
I love it if Luna turns out to be like a certified clerk, like actual clerk at a fucking.
That's why Luna's like, just write it. I'll finish it. Just
Municipality.
write it.
From another city. She turns out. Oh,
I am a notary here,
Let's
like
just do it.
real life.
Oh, are
oh,
you?
okay. That's actually.
Yeah.
Good to know. I will come to you with a lot of legal papers.
Same.
Okay.
And money to pay you.
And money to pay for the notary.
Yeah. Okay. So what I'll say, and the Viscount's I'm actually just gonna use the Viscount right now to give some clarification. This contract is missing some pieces, not only just like pieces of certain language, so that it would truly do what it seeks out to do in a Treven court of law. I'm not a law master. But I do have a basic understanding of some of the requirements of writing a contract. And while a scrap of paper, a handwritten note can be legally binding, if we want to ensure protection, as much protection as we can, especially for the Rue family, and keep me from being court-martialed for allowing this to be the end of this transaction in the eyes of the law. I will need a night's rest, or at least some time to draft up something more appropriate.
But we're in agreement.
There's
you're going
also
to
the
draft
matter
something.
of you all have been through the ringer in the last 2 days, and from what I've seen, though we have been on opposite sides in this situation, because some people don't like to take an L no matter how small, I will also be writing a letter of recommendation for you to use in the event that you seek out formal work as an adventuring party, or a group of adventurers. Closest office is in Interhaven. Yes, Luna.
Luna takes out the other piece of paper that he signed earlier. So can I still keep this just in case? So you don't go back in your word? Or
Wait, which one was that?
because remember a few like
Sessions, yeah.
sessions
But
ago.
it was the paper being like, I promise. What was it? Because I don't even think I can't
Yeah,
remember.
because it was so that we wouldn't get um we were like, it wasn't like a pardon, but kind of the
Did he
about
sign
what
that
was-
one? Oh yeah, because it was like if you tell complete truth, if you tell the truth, then yeah. Okay, thank you. Because
Okay, so just
I haven't looked
reminding.
back at the sessions, and I am sparse
well.
on notes, honestly, and it has been 4 weeks. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So that one will work. I'll
For now, but
we will
can we
have it.
get an official one?
Yeah. Well, that is pretty official, but we'll have
Oh,
an
okay.
addendum. We'll have it
That's
as an
what I
attachment
said.
to an addendum that this is like that this formal contract is in connection to, and an expounding, like a renewal, like a renegotiation, like a bit of a renegotiation of sorts. You all need rest, and then like never have I seen so much happen in 2 days since, oh gosh, since that girl knocked one of my teeth out. Oh gosh. Oh,
Hmm.
why am I revealing that? I need a moment. There's a birthday party. I need to somehow go and get changed and come back and make my official appearance as the Viscount.
Let's have
So
a fucking birthday party.
indeed.
Can I have a moment alone with the Viscount, like, and stuff, but not say it out loud?
Also,
Just kind
let's
of.
have a moment alone with the Viscount.
Can I go take a nap?
Y'all can answer each other's questions. Unless
Okay.
you're not trying to be
I'm-
open about it. That's different.
I'm going to take a nap, guys. Seems like I actually agree with the Viscount on something. So I'm gonna go take a little snooze.
Okay.
If you need me, wake me up.
Send Dior to check up. on
This is really like, I guess, before the party. I'm assuming there's still a
like
couple. There's some time.
like you would
Yeah.
have enough to get like a short, like if you needed a short rest, if you took any damage, you'd have enough to get a short rest.
Let's say I did that to heal myself, but yes, okay.
Dodeca, heal yourself.
Mhm, mhm. Exactly.
No, sorry, I had a wrong one.
Okay, so I'm actually gonna have Faye and Luna to make just D20 rolls, just so I can decide who's going first in this situation.
I also have a question for the Viscount.
Oh, okay. Well, Yoda, are you too? I mean, does yours need to be in private, or do you just want to openly ask yours?
I can openly ask it.
Because it seems that they want to have private moments. with
Yoda,
you.
I don't need.
private.
I don't
So
need a
just
private
ask.
moment.
Yeah.
I asked the Viscount about the tasty paste, just if he knows what it is or where I can find someone who might know where it is.
I've never heard of this tasty paste. What is it? What does it look like?
I think I have my bag. I don't think it's outside. But anyways, I go grab it and I hand it over to him so he can inspect it.
Okay. He looks it over and immediately is like, oh yes. I do recognize this. I can't believe you really call it tasty paste.
I do.
Oh, yeah. Well, I will tell you that it is actually called. Please hold. It's a restorative ointment. And yes, they have some at the general store. They may have some. It's not a super common thing, and it's not easy to make. So they are short in supply, but they always stay short in supply. But they have some at the general store. Is there something more pressing you wanted to ask me? Because I thought you maybe had something crucial in this moment.
Wow. And
You're
then
asleep.
And then
You
I
go and
leave.
take-
And then I
okay.
leave. And then I leave. Right? I did that as I was leaving the room. I did that as I was leaving the room.
Okay. Was there something more pressing in this moment, Yoda?
No.
No. Okay. Please don't pick me up again.
No promises. Don't make
I
me
was
pick you up.
I was like, I am in no position now to pull a threat right now, but please, I would really appreciate it if you did not.
That was a misunderstanding. So
Okay.
I apologize.
Okay. Go take a nap.
I'm gonna go find the cake.
I was about
Oh
to say,
my God.
Like he's
more
like
like-
awkwardly looking at you in this silence. It's like an awkward silence, and he's like, go take a nap. go away. Okay, what did y'all get on those D20s, Luna?
I don't want to roll. I want Luna to go first.
oh,
Okay.
I got a 15. I rolled.
All right, so Faye, are you okay? So how does this play out and like
I'm
between the
gonna,
two, you and the Viscount here?
I mean, no, I want Luna to go first.
Yeah, no, I'm saying the three of y'all are the only ones remaining in this room.
Oh, okay.
Yoder said that they were he was gonna go look for the cake.
For cake, I'm gonna go chase Yoda to stop him from getting the cake before the birthday party. What the fuck?
Yoda will not find the cake. Yeah,
But
we'll
he
say
attempts
just for the sake of time, that gets resolved pretty quickly. Of like, no, don't go look for the cake. The party's not here yet. Don't ruin a 7-year-old's birthday party.
Right now he's staying inside. I will see him walk outside. So I'm gonna go walk outside and check on the family and leave
Okay.
Luna and the Viscount. Yeah.
All right, that'll take you a bit.
Well, I would
Luna?
like to talk to the family, but if you don't want to role play that, that's fine. But
Well,
I'd like to role play it after Luna's bit. Anyways.
I would say I would like if it's okay with you, Faye, if it's talking with the family, I would like that to be for next episode in the midst of the party.
Oh, well, I just want to be sure.
I mean, you can help them set up, but if you're trying to have like a serious, like a deeper conversation
No,
with them,
I just want to
okay.
make sure everyone's okay while they're standing out there because I kicked them out of the house to have like I feel like there's a general sense of they're farmers, like they did not expect this whole shebang to happen. So I just want to go make sure they're okay.
Noted. Luna, it is you and the Viscount in this room where a body was and a death happened.
So I'm sorry all of this happened, Viscount, I am not feeling my best at the moment, and I kind of sprung in and had a bunch of uh like energy because of the situation, but I'm starting to calm down after taking some sips of water. Um, and before you go, because I know you might want to rest and after all of this, I wanted to know if you could tell me a little bit more about where you found out about my necklace. I'd
Your
be really,
necklace.
yeah, I'd be really interested to know where you got that information or just anything you know about it,
I would
if
have
that's okay.
I would have thought you knew. It's surprising you wear a necklace that you know nothing about.
Yeah, it's a bit complicated. Um, right
As is all
now,
of this. We
yeah, as you could tell, there's all of us kind of have something going on. I'm sure Faye's not the only one. And right now, after what you told me, I just, thought I should ask in case you did know anything about it.
well, I don't remember much. But I do remember that it's this like what from what I recognize in your necklace. It's from a at least how I've seen it, a currently defunct religious order um, uh, that used to be in Solaris. Um, you would know, like Luna would know Solaris is like the nation to the southeast and the southeast part of the continent. You've seen a map from here, like quickly, yeah. It and that this religious order is insular defunct religious order was in Solaris and was connected to the moon. Um, I think they used to say something. What was it? What was it? And then they switched to Elvish. Uh, and then they don't. And then they go like, no, I don't. I don't know enough Elvish to say it in Elvish. Um, but if I remember the phrase correctly, it was something that meant like the moon remembers. Ah, yes, Luna Limbra. The moon remembers.
Okay.
The moon remembers. Um, sorry, I don't know much more. Um, I just knew enough of that just from a little bit of extracurricular time I did in school. Um, Solaris isn't really my focus usually. They are the enemy after all. Well, we're in a truce, whatever, but they're a competing nation. So I don't know too much. Sorry, I can't be of more help.
Would you happen to know, did you learn this like in a history class or religious class? We just, got here yesterday and
Well, it wasn't in class. It was um I went to the Y school. Um well, the school attached to the Wise Foundation, and they they do have a library in the capital. But good luck getting in there. Um, there may be I don't know how much the books were circulated, but you may find it somewhere else.
is there a library in
Um,
town?
not here, but hold on. Wait. What was it? What was it? I need to make a roll. I need to make a roll to see if the Viscount remembers this information. It's only fair. Yes, the Viscount remembers this information. Yes, there is oh, there's someone there's someone from the Wise family in Interhaven. Yes, he may have, yeah, he may have some information, or some knowledge or some access to some books in his personal collection that may help you more.
Okay. Thank you so much. This
Interhaven.
this was really helpful. And to thank you, if you ever want me to fix you something, not like some nice clothes. I know you said that you liked what I was wearing and I made it myself. So if you ever, wanted me to fix something, I could, you know, do that for you. Thank you so much.
Noted. Yeah. Make an insight check for me.
To see if he's gonna ask me for it now. Let's see. Inside check. Are you kidding me? 5.
5.
Yeah, because I got a nat 1, but I have +4.
Oof. Wait, so it was a nat 1 plus 4?
Yeah, so it
So
was
that's a
5.
nat 1. If it's a nat 1, it's a nat 1.
Even if I,
Regardless of,
regardless of the
critical
modifier,
It's a critical failure.
yeah, a fail. A
Fucking
F, a F is a F. F's in the chat.
F plus.
F.
It's
Okay,
an F
so
plus.
knowing that it's a nat 1, yeah, I really wish it signified me like, oh, if it's a nat 1 and like made it red or something. Okay, with a nat 1 plus 4. Geez. Yeah, no, you get jack shit. Like you look at this person and for a moment you can't remember how to read emotions off of a face. Like you got this new information that like the thing where you think it was your name is a phrase in Elvish
Yeah, I know.
going over the moon remembers. Your
Definitely that's what's
brain,
going through my head right now.
yeah, and you're like absorbed in that moment. And then the Viscount goes like, Luna? Luna? And like you snap back into the world.
Yeah, I'm sorry about that. Like I said, I had a headache, and sometimes when these happen, like I just
Yeah.
dissociate a little. I just probably need to also take a nap or just
He puts
go
a
lay
hand on
down
your
for a little
shoulder.
bit.
Like he softly puts a hand on your shoulder. Yeah, go take a nap. It's been a lot.
That sounded a little creepy. I'm sorry.
It's been a lot.
He just told 3 of us to go nap. Oh
Yeah,
no.
yeah.
And
Jazz just said no.
like pats your shoulder a little bit before putting his hand back off of your shoulder.
Well, thank you again. And we'll be around. So see ya later. And they just kinda like-
I'll leave because you're being awkward. I'll leave. And the Viscount like walks out and like heads to where Faye is.
No, as AK, I changed my mind. If I
Okay.
have a conversation to have with him, I'll have it at the party. So Faye gets too caught up in setting up for the party and sees them walk away, and they're a little too far away, and they go, "Ah, shucks." Well,
I mean, we have
Nah.
a couple more minutes here. Let's skip to the party.
yeah, let's skip to the party.
All right. There's
Oh, I do
It's a-
want to say
like,
one
yeah.
thing to Babette. I do want to say one thing to Babette. I'm like,
yeah.
Babette,
Okay.
we had a conversation about collaborative recipe sharing. Yeah, like you're great at making the cake, but the decorations and the frosting on top is like me. So like we discussed like what collaborating looks like, what giving credit to the whole team looks like.
I mean, I definitely listened to you.
Yeah, it would be really nice if like my mom's recipe was given a little credit for how
Oh,
pretty your cake was, you know? I love you to death, Babette, but like the first time you saw it, you lost your goddamn mind.
Make a persuasion check.
Okay. Okay, where's my persuasion? I've been rolling like shit, so this is gonna be bad. Yeah, it's bad. It's a critical failure. It's a uno. It's a one.
Wait, was it that one?
Yeah, it was a not one.
Boy, sorry. Person, get out of here.
I go
Gonna
back.
mess up my cake. These my babies.
I go back.
I birthed these babies. Go take a nap.
Why is everybody want us to take naps? Jesus.
Why
And my stuff better be clean. Better not have
Um,
made a mess in there.
I'm gonna go help set up the party.
All right. So let's get to the party. It's evening, day turns into sunset. As people kind of congregate, that's when you all like wake up from your naps. If you wanted to like do a little bit of cleaning, because you're going to a party where as you're seeing through people passing through the window, like it's like most of like half the town like have come to this party. And you hear a couple whispers like, oh my God, is that the Viscount's carriage? Oh, what?
Oh, yeah, that
And-
didn't get picked up.
It's an art piece. It's an art piece. Welcome to the party. We did a
Thor-
performance art piece out here to represent the destruction and
Battles.
healing of our town. We welcome you to the birthday party. Please go inside.
What's with the secrecy of the carriage? The Viscount is here, isn't he?
I'm
No,
not
that's
being
left.
secretive. I don't want people to know that there was a fight. So I said, like, with the help of the Viscount, like we did a performance art piece.
Okay.
We're Banksy.
Do y'all say this out of
Thank
earshot
you.
from the guests?
Oh, that was just an
At the
aside.
door
Excuse me.
greeting people.
Sorry. Yes.
I'm at the door greeting people, showing
Okay.
them our Banksy piece. Y'all have never
Yeah. Like they're like walking
that
past the
phone
house.
booth
Fair enough.
that caved in. Y'all have never
They're like
seen-
walking. No, we can talk about that later. They're like walking past the house and like are going to like where you see now of like this more of like flat area that like some like wooden plats have been down on the, I don't know if plats is the word, but like some pieces of wood have been down to kind of make like a dance floor, a makeshift kind of like a certain part of the area has been like made into a stage a bit, like, and then there's a couple like flat, like I was about to say flat earth, so like stuff where like it's not necessarily like green, it's more of like there's a bit like of mud, places where like people will tread, of like a lot of walking has happened here. And so there's like some tables and like a little gift table, like some of those like park lunch benches that like the seats are connected to the table itself. Those are out and they have like nice like simple cloth over them with like a glass face and a little flower on it, or like other ones with different decoration. But yeah. Yeah, but is there anything in particular you all want to do at this party other than the cake?
Before we get to that, I whispered to Jazz, I'm an artist.
Yeah, you are. Yeah, you are, boy.
Thank you. I appreciate you, Brad, for playing along.
But I'd like to, like, are the twins like set up somewhere where everybody's greeting them and stuff?
They're playing around. They're like running around playing tag,
I'd like to
like on
walk
the
over-
dance floor. Like just like no.
I'd like to walk over to the twins and just give them their gift and give them 2 gold pieces each.
All right, deduct that from your thing. Oh
The
my
la-
God,
the-
Mister! Thank you, thank you, thank you.
I think to myself, the last time Yodar and I were together, he had no money. So where he got this gold from, I don't know. Oh, I think I know, but I just want it to be known into the world.
Then I'd also is Audric noticeable somewhere?
Yeah,
I
yeah,
like
he's
to
like leaning against the thing.
I like to go over to him and hand him 6 gold pieces and just say, for your
Oh
trouble.
my god. Oh my god.
Ooh, What did you do? I haven't been in my house yet. What did you do?
Yeah, it's noticeable. I didn't do it, but it's noticeable. But just for everything. So
While
What-
this is happening,
okay.
Faye is walking guests around where where the chair had disappeared, and if there are any markings, and it's like, this is a piece called Spotlight. We like to showcase
Birthday party / art exhibit.
yeah,
Nice.
the rebirth of our town coming back together and the light shining on our this dark moment in our lives.
I just
Deception
tell
check.
Audric you're gonna
Deception
need paint.
check.
Perception,
Deception.
deception. Okay.
Yeah, liar.
Now we're actually playing along. I like it. Finally.
Oh, they're called bench tables. I was like, I couldn't remember what they were called.
That's what you said, right?
I said park lunch
Fuck yes.
benches.
Finally.
Yeah.
Finally.
19, baby.
That
That is a legit Banksy setup. Okay.
Yeah, bro. Yeah, bro. This whole house is just like, I basically snuck it and like set it all the fuck up. There's a piece of art just shredding in the corner.
The Viscount knew the in-universe Banksy. That's why he wanted us all to take a nap so he could come in and do his thing.
Yep.
My
Yep.
God.
There it is.
So was it a 19 total or was it, like a
it
net
was
20?
14 plus 5.
14 plus 5. You're a pretty good liar.
Wow. Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah. Finally.
Okay.
I don't even have 5.
Please hold.
I'm like doing this
Okay.
whole showcase. I'm like,
Oh, Michelle's internet went down. Oh no.
Oh no.
shit.
Damn, missing out on the party.
Even the,
Okay.
even the little kids are like excited. Like,
We'll save her a plate.
Yeah.
Luna took a really
Um,
long nap.
Yodar,
Long nap.
Yodar, Audric says to you, I don't know about you, but I don't know about you, but I need a drink. Will you drink with me?
For sure. Lead the way.
All right, and y'all can go and drink. Audric's not gonna try to keep up with you, but if you would like to see if someone who is also drinking would be up to a challenge, that is a possibility.
Oh heck yeah. Of
All right,
course.
make a perception check,
Okay.
followed by a persuasion check, and then we'll come back to you on that one. Yes, Jazz. I was about to come to you.
Okay, perfect. This is perfect. And I'm glad Luna's back. I wait for Luna to wake from her long nap or their long nap.
Mhm.
So I'll wait till then. I want to ask them something.
Something. Okay, yes, so something private from.
Yeah.
Yeah. Luna, are you here with us? Can you hear us? Can you speak? Are you frozen?
They are
You may be frozen. Frozen. So we'll come back to that, Jazz. Faye, Faye, Sharice finds you.
Yes, I was literally about to ask, but also I want to say something as AK. My camera is at 2%, so my feed might go out, but I
Okay.
will still be here. But
Okay. But you still have something in the placeholder. Yeah. Okay.
yeah, that's what I wanted. I wanted to talk to Sharice.
Faye, are you okay?
Are you okay? It's been a stressful 24 hours. I'm so sorry. We were supposed to go to the market today.
I mean, I've been
Faye is, like,
outside.
visibly flustered around Sharice. Like it's a little bit of like they're not their usual like talkative self. They're a little more flustered. So are you okay? I know we were supposed to go to the market. I know we were supposed to do what we usually do, and like for me to do the little song dance and everything. And today has been really stressful. And you saw me do a bunch of crazy and it's just rambling until I guess Sharice stops them.
Yeah, Sharice stops you and like gives you a kiss on the cheek.
You're mean.
Hey. It's fine. It's fine. Look at me. And then like grabs your face. You're fine. It's okay. All the other stuff, it can go. We know you were figuring out a lot when you first came to us. And I've heard some of your ramblings. We've talked a little bit. I understand. we could sort out the crazy shit later. Do you want to dance? Will
Yeah,
you dance with me?
let's go dance.
Okay.
So I make
And
a
then she takes your
performance.
hand and you go and dance to the dance floor. And it's like it's a good mix of like some folksy kind of like and then like some like yeah, like
So
like
it's
Never
your
went
some
down
opinion?
there.
do-si-do stuff, but then also some like switches later to like some
Is it stuff
So,
that
like,
Faye knows how to dance?
no. Sharice,
I do
one
a
of the things that
performance
Sharice is
check,
doing is
see if I can follow
showing you how to do these dances and like and you can get a performance check.
Just to see if I
And
nail
yeah, it's just a straight roll.
I rolled a natural 19 plus my 5 is 24. I picked this shit up
Alright.
real fast. I'm
You
out
you
here.
do indeed, and like you don't even have to roll. Like you were quite impressed with Sharice. That you were quite like you can tell that Sharice is like impressed with you and like like there was never like an open thing of like, oh, like we talking, but like you're in this moment and you're like, hey, this could happen. Like we could see where this goes.
Yeah.
In your head, you're like, oh, right. Like some stuff like clicks to you. You're like, oh, she's into me.
A lot has happened, so I'm gonna just hold on to that and just try to enjoy the evening.
All right. Yodar,
Yes.
what were those rolls? What was the perception and then the persuasion? Those were the ones.
Perception was a 16.
16.
Persuasion was a 5.
You see a halfling, older, like gray hair, kind of thin, but like and like balding at the top. Got like a normal size mug of ale.
I know that face. I know that face anywhere. I'll out drink you to the last drop
You sure about that?
on my mother's life.
What beer are you on?
69.
Nice. You hear Faye
Nice.
yell from across the dance floor. Nice.
Nice. Alrighty then. Guess I got some catching up to do. You up for this?
I'm up for anything.
All right.
All right, and we're
How
both
much-
gonna make
How much are we
3
gonna
con
bet?
saves.
Oh, we're betting.
Ah,
Oh, I don't have much. I don't have much. I live here. I live in Taurine. I drink all day. I don't have much. You see, this is all I have. I'll give you everything that's in here. How about that?
Are y'all gonna play rollies?
I'll give you everything that's in here if you can beat me in a drink. What will you wager?
I'll wager 5 gold. How's that?
Oh, 5 gold. Rich, aren't we? Well, you're on. I could use the gold much more than I could use anything in here. All right. We're gonna do this best 2 out of 3.
Okay.
Con saves. Okay. My first one was a 7.
11.
11. You feel you get the first one. You can see he's like, oh my, went down the wrong pipe a little bit. Another roll. It's an 11.
4.
Oh, it's starting to fall behind already.
Oh,
Oh, that 5 gold will be mine. I'll buy myself
just
hair
keep drinking.
plugs.
Last roll.
One more.
What is Geo's?
Mine is a 13.
And
And what's yours? All right.
Cough it up, Sonny.
good drinking with you. Is your 5 gold?
Want to go again?
I'll save it for the night.
Yeah.
I want some
was
cake.
All
gonna-
right.
I want to talk to Yodar after the Jazz Luna.
Yeah, so
situation.
now Jazz
I
and
go
Luna-
up. I'm walking towards Yodar.
All right. So Jazz and Luna, and if you're not Jazz and Luna, please mute just for sister sound purposes. Go ahead and have your conversation.
Well, I respect my fellow adventurer's space, so I'm not all up in Luna's grill right now. I'm just waiting outside the door.
Luna, wow, when I swallow drink my water. Luna, okay, you have waken for your nap. Are you walking outside the door for the party now?
Yes.
Okay, yeah, I
Sorry.
know. I know you had technical issues. It's okay.
I don't know what
it happened to
happened.
be in this silence. Okay. Jazz is waiting outside the door of the house.
Okay.
The party is going on right now. Sorry about that. Okay, you walk outside. Luna, you see Jazz waiting outside by the door.
Okay. Did I miss anything?
Yeah, there was this really cool painter guy. His name was Banksy. He basically made every structure in this building according to Faye.
Oh.
But beside that, are you okay?
I'm feeling better. Thank you for asking. I really needed that nap. I was feeling a bit lightheaded with everything. And so the nap really helped. Are you feeling good?
I'm fine. Thank you for asking. I'm glad you're doing okay. I would feel better if I knew what was going on with you, though. I don't know if any of the others have noticed, but I have noticed something's up with you. And I would feel better if I knew a little bit more.
Yeah, well, if I'm honest with you, I'd feel better if I knew what was going on with me. I know that makes no sense whatsoever at this moment. I will eventually talk about what's been going on lately, but before any of that happens, I just need a little bit more information. And all I needed to really discuss with the Viscount was just how he knew about my necklace, and that's really it. Um, I'm trying to look for stuff. That's why I travel. So, I mean, I don't know if that's enough for you at the moment, but that's kind of as much as I can share right now. Um, so I appreciate your concern. And if you're willing to help me, then sure.
Listen, it's my concern, Luna. Okay. All right. It's not enough if I'm being honest with you. Okay.
Okay.
The problem we are going to encounter as we are now part of Faye's journey at this point, which sounds dangerous. I'm gonna need a little bit more if every time we get into some sort of predicament, you pass out, you
I've only
sweat,
passed out once.
or
And you've only known me for a day.
I
How do
know,
you
so you're
expect me
1-1
to-
for passing out per day. Okay, so once per day.
Jesus.
I'm just saying.
I mean,
I am magically inclined. Okay, I can tell, right, Gio, that something. It's not a normal like, oh, I'm fatigued or something like that.
I mean, I think there was an insight check where where like you clocked that you didn't believe Luna
right,
or something.
right.
And
Yes,
so like
way
you
early.
definitely clocked something. Yeah, you clocked
Yeah.
something.
Okay.
You don't know particulars. You're like, something ain't right. Some lie has been told. Something.
Exactly. Yes. So that's where I'm coming from with this. I just need you
Are
to
you
tell me
out
that
of
you.
con-
Go ahead.
that you what?
I just need you to promise me that I understand you don't have a lot of information, but I need you to promise me that as you get information, you keep up, or at least keep me updated, because we need to keep as many radicals to the minimum as possible. Okay. All right.
Okay. Interesting choice of words.
Risks.
Okay.
Okay.
Interesting choice of words. Jazz.
I'm
Um,
pragmatic, and well, I've almost died in this whole thing.
And who saved
s-
you the first
and
time?
I said thank you, did I not? And did I not ask you if you were okay before we started this conversation?
I know, but like you moved from "Are you okay?" to questioning me, saying I'm a radical, and that you went from being concerned about me to saying that. See, this is what I don't understand, Jazz. Right now, like I don't know if you asked me how I'm doing out of concern for my well-being or because you feel that I'm gonna do something to everybody else. So let's be
No,
clear.
not
Let's
at
be
all.
clear. Let's be clear.
Go ahead.
I'm not here to hurt anybody. I'm not here to get in anybody's way. I am just, trying to help people while I'm helping myself. And so I will, not because you asked, but because I'm a decent person, I will keep you updated if anything comes out. Like if I figure something out. You know why? Because I'm a good person.
Thank you, Luna.
And I want you to understand, I don't care if you're older than me. You need
Am
to
I?
yeah, you are.
Oh, okay.
You need to understand boundaries. Like
I
you
understand.
can't just go up to people and expect them to talk to you and tell you everything you want them to tell you. Okay? So you got to calm down. Like bring it down a couple notches. All right? So if you'll excuse me, I'm going to go look for that cake.
And okay,
Goodbye.
and as
And
she's
just
walking away, I say, it wasn't you who I was talking to. That's all I'll say.
just Luna keeps walking away and tries
Yes.
to find the cake.
Public.
Perfect timing because it is time. They're going like they do a happy birthday. Yeah. Anyway, cake. Yeah. There's cake.
Finally.
There's
There's cake.
bonbons.
Gio, I know we have
Eureka's
to-
here
Wait,
with the
Gio,
pot roast.
I know. Before this party is over, and I know that we have
Uh-huh.
to wrap up, but if we can extend it till the next one, because I have a few conversations I want to have during this birthday party.
Yeah, totally. Yeah, we're gonna get going.
Okay.
Listen, we finally made it to the birthday, which is such a mark of achievement.
Oh my
Congratulations to all of us.
Yeah.
We have made it through
Oh
8 sessions,
my
and it has
gosh.
only been 2 days game time. What the fuck? And it's
By the way-
partly my fault. I keep throwing shit at y'all.
Little one, yeah, this is a little one, but I am walking towards Yodar with a plate, and I walk up to Yodar in a plate, and I'm like, "Hey, King, check this out.
Oh, don't call me king.
You're a king.
What's up,
bro.
Faye?
Don't worry about it. But hey, check this out. Try one of these.
All right.
The plate is full of bonbons. So what you're
shit.
eating is basically
good.
like a Kinder chocolate, but it is filled with a filling that's basically caramel and alcohol.
Oh, these are great.
Damn it, I want some.
Audrey, try one. Open your mouth.
I want to say as well,
Love my
Luna,
wife's cooking.
I did ask for them to save you a plate. So before when
These are
you
great, Faye. Thank you.
Is there
Yeah.
wine by any chance around here? Luna, for the first time,
Oh my
is
God.
looking for alcohol.
Luna asking Faye for wine?
Yes.
Yeah, of course.
Luna,
the-
try a bonbon.
Sure, give me the bonbon.
I'm walking
Have
with a
two.
plate of hors d'oeuvres. that has
Sure.
bonbons.
These have a weird taste. Why?
They're
taste really
delicious.
good. Yeah, they taste.
Don't worry
good.
about it.
Okay.
Just keep eating them.
And yeah, that's it. we should stop here. Figure out if Luna gets drunk next session.
Roll a Constitution
right.
saving throw.
Shit.
Okay, does Luna? I gotta write that down. Does Luna
Oh,
get drunk?
God.
Oh my
Does
God,
Luna
no.
get
Jazz,
drunk?
Jazz, I already told Jazz to fuck off sober. I'm gonna do it
Yeah.
drunk.
They
That's great.
multiple convos.
That's great.
At party.
Oh, to add to the ambiance of the Banksy exhibit,
Oh my
The
God.
bakes, no, it's
Every now
Bakesy,
and
no
again.
N. Bakesy.
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 oh,
Banksy.
Bakesy, we'll call him
Fair
Bakesy.
enough.
Bakesy.
To add to the
Bakesy.
Bakesy exhibition, every now and again, I'll throw out like a minor illusion around. This just like
That's
appear-
cool.
that appears and then it vanishes
That's
around
cool.
the guests.
Hmm.
Yeah, it is a spell. I do know that it is a spell.
It is
so-
a spell.
But I assume once the party is
See,
over.
yeah, you were like, this is
What?
so quick, but I need it to be. I do need to know. Is it the minor illusion, verbal, somatic, right? Or is
Yeah,
it
yeah,
just
yeah.
somatic?
It is. So I will tell you. Spells.
I was like, this is important.
Oh, it
'cause
is
you
a
were doing
cantrip.
magic.
It's a cantrip. I could
It
just
is a
shoot-
cantrip.
Oh,
Yeah,
that's
you could just do it.
amazing.
But I
Okay.
want to know if it's like verbal, somatic, like
It is
the
somatic.
casting.
It is
It's somatic.
It is somatic and it is material. I assume.
Somatic and material.
Yeah. So
Interesting. Okay.
so I mean, Faye is speaking in what a lot
No,
of people,
no, that you're good. I just need to make a roll. That's all.
Yeah.
I'm gonna make a roll with find the die. I don't know if you saw these earlier. I am an owner of the Critical Role Whitestone dice.
that is
and
awesome.
They're expensive as hell. And these are dice that I particularly am using for a certain character. And you'll be seeing more of these dice next session. But let me make this roll. Okay, noted. Okay, so you do a little minor illusion for
Yeah, I'm throwing
the
out minor
floors.
illusions around, and it's like sometimes it'll be like a graffiti on the wall. Sometimes it'll be like a really aggressive performance piece.
Yeah.
Sometimes it'll just be what essentially looks like a movie theater, but it's not like whatever, and it's a projection on the wall of a train heading towards the gas.
I'm gonna have to stop you there for the sake of time. Faye, where can they? Well, Faye,
Beautiful.
AK, where can they find you, AK, on the interwebs?
I mean, you can find me at NGE Chamber pretty much everywhere for my media stuff. And I'm AKM Women, so you can find me at AKM Women everywhere else for any of the other dumb shit that I say. And yeah.
Brad, where can they find you?
They can find me at Random Germ 101 everywhere, and also go check out the nerdcore.com.
Marcel, you got any advice for us today? I'm gonna keep asking you this because I know you
No,
don't
it's
you don't
fine.
have anything for it.
I know what
Bro,
I'm saying.
hit me with your favorite Juice WRLD lyric.
I was just gonna no, because I don't know any, but I was just gonna say, watch your words.
Watch your words.
Yes.
Damn, bro.
If we learned anything today was to watch your words, learn about boundaries, people.
Michelle, where can they find you?
you can find me on Twitter at Queen Weeb. You can also find me every Friday at 3 p.m. anywhere you listen to podcasting for a podcast that Gio and I host, Share Club Pod, where we talk about movies, TV, music, and everything that's lit. Yes. And sometimes with the Nerd Court. And go check out my friend Raul. Oh wait, not yet, but will soon to come out before I leave film.
Go check out the
Mm.
trailer.
Go check out the trailer. That's what you should do. Go check out my friend Raul's before I leave film on YouTube. Jill.
And you can find me here, Survivors of Flame. And in 2 weeks, we'll have another episode, which I believe will be in December. Jeez. What's that? December 1st. Look at us. We've been going strong. Okay. And you can also find me on Twitter at MediaMartyr17. That's MEDIAMARTYR17. Linktree in the description of my Twitter for all the places I am on the internet. Tell your friends. We be out here chaosing, and these are not the Runaways, but there's something else. There sure are something else. So we'll be seeing
Runaway.
you.
We're figuring
Send
out
us
the
to the closing credit. Everybody wave goodbye.